After losing big to Alabama in the SEC championship game, the 16th-ranked Missouri Tigers will face the 25th-ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers in the newly renovated Citrus Bowl. It's a bowl game that head coach Gary Pinkel is thoroughly excited for.
You know, you always want to go to a great bowl game, and one that's very well respected, and certainly this is, and it'll be a great experience for my players, and for our staffs, families, and certainly alumni and fans, and everybody wants to go to Disney World. So it's we travel great, and I know we'll travel great to this great bowl game also.
The Tigers will have their hands full with Gophers running back David Cobb, who ran for 1,548 yards and 13 touchdowns, leading Minnesota to an 8-4 record with a 5-3 Big Ten record. Missouri counters, though, with one of the best defensive lines in the game, as consensus All-American Shane Ray, Marcus Golden, and the rest of the D-line has been one of the most dominant forces in college football. Gophers head coach Jerry Kill knows the challenge lays ahead in the Tigers.
We know how good and well coached they are. Again, I've known Coach for a long time. And, as far as knowing a lot about our opponent, we've been busy, competing in the Big Ten, and that's what our staff's back doing now and preparing for practice. We're going to try to get as much done on our home front as we possibly can in those preparations.
All-SEC first-team return man Marcus Murphy and All-SEC second-team receiver Bud Sasser should be expected to be key contributors on a struggling Tiger offense. Murphy has been arguably the most versatile Tiger throughout his career. The senior has scored 22 total touchdowns in his career as a runner, a receiver, and a return man. Meanwhile, Bud Sasser stepped up this year in the wake of much turnover in the receiver depth chart to become the go-to guy for the Tigers. He leads all Mizzou receivers in essentially every statistical category with 70 catches for 935 yards and 10 touchdowns. But SEC Coach of the Year Gary Pinkel urges his team to stay focused.
The most important thing is to be able to make sure we get focused and ready to play our best football game. That's going to be real important, because you're in an environment that is such a great environment, and there's so many great things to do. And I want our players to enjoy themselves. I want them to have a great time. This is a great place. And the bottom line is you got to, 48 hours before, you got to be able to lock up and ultimately play your best.
The game will be played January 1st in Orlando. Kickoff set for 1 p.m. Eastern. For Mitchell Summers, I'm Austin Hough, 23 Sports.